Okay, hello, Isaac time. Levels look good. Where's my Elgato sound? So we're doing another Maggie. This time we're actually going to finish up her post-tet note. So we never have to deal with her horseshit malarkey again. Yuck! The worst. Not because this room is bad, it's actually pretty great. It's the worst because it's going to be... Oh, okay. It's the worst time to fight this guy. However, it does mean we'll never have freaking Krampus again if we somehow manage to survive here. Oh lord, so weak. The last run we had, I think we got like one. Oh, okay, well, it's better. But I think we got one damage upgrade and dim bulb. I had to go to work after I recorded about 35 minutes of it, so I didn't finish the run. Came back and then died like two. I didn't read. I wasn't able to read that. Well, I said something about that tinted rock. Looked like I said don't faint, but like all anagramized. I hope the thing we get next is not a fucking active item. Like, there are active items I love, but like just don't overload the one thing. We're not gonna get another charge. We gotta muscle through this shithole. Work was easy. I worked a double yesterday, so work tonight was a single, and we close at 9 on every day except for Friday and Saturday. So I worked from 9 a.m. to, well, we closed at 10 a.m. I didn't finish until about 11, or 10. We closed at 10 p.m. on Saturdays. I didn't leave until about 11. And then fucking yuck. Today I worked from, it was like my super short day, 4 to 9. I mean, I was there until about 9:15. We closed out really quickly. Oh lord, come on. Early on, I love enemies that are extremely evasive, have decent health, produce more enemies. I love getting a fucking goddamn motherfucking tears down. Okay. We might just call this one an early loss. If I get any... Oh my god. Anything that allows me to, Jesus Christ, this sucks. If I get anything that allows me to run into enemies, that'll be great, grand, and gravy, but good lord. We gave up our safe active item because it's lame, and now we're gonna die. That attack is like impossible to actually dodge. I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna try to do everything I can to maybe get some more hearts before, or just die and just call it Dunzo Bunzo. Because I do not like the fact that there's a spirit heart, and that we might not be able to get it because it'll turn into a Ligurgular heart based on, okay, well that's much better. And it still turns into a regular, or a spirit heart. You can check this for free. Maybe get a bomb. Shit. I would love to get, there's options. Getting up first floor, there's options, is Boon City. It's like a boon doggle. Well. Well. Okay, we're doing all right. 9 lives is a very good... 9 lives and actually getting a damage dealing act. Of course it's fucking Curse of the Blind. Oh, is it time to get a potential deal with the devil? We'll just give you Curse of the Blind every time that's about to come. Okay. You cool? Okay. You cool? One of the things I've noticed with a lot of games is there's this this desire to like localize in a really fun way, like, you know, get a lot of like idioms and slang in there. Nintendo's the best at doing it. They do it pretty well, and they do it pretty flawlessly. It's gonna charge, and then we'll go in there, we'll come back and get the other stuff. They're really good about doing it I mean, their first-party games are amazing for the most part. There's some stuff that they have to, of course, right. Not worth spending, you know, most of my money on a maybe. Hey, Squatcho! What up, dog? Dude, dog? How'd your early day go? Hey, I know, I'm streaming already. Stop, you don't have to scream at me. Phone. This rate of fire is looking good. That's probably Sister Maggie, but still worth. Oh, Cambion Conception, not bad. Ah, I can't even get. I have to change my screen to get it. I can't wait till I get the new thing in, because I'm gonna start being able to have all of my stuff open at all times. God, why? Why does it do this? Oh. I'm just gonna finish this video and then I'll pop into the thing. But man, why does Discord do this? I download all the updates, which is like every fucking day. Why can't it just download them automatically? I just don't want to be. Nice! Kill those guys. Those ghosts, I mean. Keep the Pac-Man alive. Whoa. So in news that probably no one on this channel cares about, East Coast beat West Coast in baseball. The Boston Sox boys beat the Dodge Roll games from Los Angeles. I don't care. I don't care about baseball, and it seemed like pretty soon after everyone... I mean, I live on the West Coast now, which is still... Oh no, paralysis. Okay. Which is still pretty weird to me, because I grew up and have lived most of my life on the East Coast. So it's strange. There's a big rivalry between New York and Boston, so I'm sure everyone in New York is rooting against the Red Sox, not necessarily for the Dodgers, but you know, whatever. But it was very strange growing up and it being like, I went to school in Massachusetts, so we had Sox fans all over the place. We also had a ton of New York fans because we were like 2 hours from both cities, because the Northeast is tiny. It's a bunch of decent-sized cities, and like, it's not spread out like the West is. Like, you don't have the fucking giant California coast. You don't have, you know, there's 3 hours between Portland and Seattle, and Portland's not really a huge place. It's big. It's a city for real, but it's not like, it's not a Boston or a New York like Seattle, Vancouver are. Yeah, 3 hours Portland, 3 hours to Vancouver from Seattle. And then it's like 1,000,000 hours to by car to any major city on the in California. If you're up in the in New England, or even just, you know, the East Coast, it's like Pennsylvania's here, and then a little whiles away, I mean, Pittsburgh's here, and then a little whiles away there's Connecticut, and then there's DC, and then there's Virginia, and then there's the other one, and then there's that other one. It's like you're just constantly slapped in the face with new cities. It's a big fucking slap in the face. Oh no. Well, health up might be good. I think we're gonna get another deal with the devil. I got nothing but faith. Oh man, I actually have to do a gungeon too, I just realized. I am not getting ahead on my daily runs. Like, they're not dailies in the sense of Isaac has dailies, where specific rules that everybody for that day has to abide by. And that runs exactly the same because there's no seeding in Gungeon. Even though I do remember a long time ago them talking about seeding, which seeding would make so many things possible in Gungeon. Online multiplayer would be good. Repeatable runs to compare, like, speed, things like that would be good. You could have races. You have a day at the races, as they say. Hey, stop trapping me. This is fucking horseshit and you know it. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's trying to not get hit, but he's trapping me like a trapper keeper. You BF. Beautiful BF. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Forgot all about my ability to attack. I told you we were gonna get a fucking thing. I'm gonna pick duality just because I can, because we're getting mommy's little knife. But let's go to the shop, man. We're not ready to move on. And if I'm moving up, then this is moving out. You can go Cadillac, you ought to know by now. Dude, I've had the craziest, like... Okay, so I don't know if everybody knows who Wilco is, but I do. And they have this song called Handshake Drugs that's been stuck in my head for a couple days. Well, at some point, while it was stuck in my head, it started blending in with Suffragette City by David Bowie himself. Because they have one part that's kind of similar. And so it's like, don't lean on me, man, cause I'm not afraid to pick it. I'm back from Suffragette City. And then it starts doing doom 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 doom. And then it's Wilco all of a sudden. A Ghost is Born and Yankee Hotel Foxtrot are two fucking dynamite albums. I don't know much more about Wilco, but I'm pretty close to just like buying their discography and listening to all of it. There was a time when Wilco and that kind of like semi-country, semi-folky, I guess those aren't really the right words for it, but like, God, what would be a good name for that? I don't know genres well, but it's like soft, melodious, like just pleasant, but not like poppy. Anyway, I don't know what to call it, but it's good shit. Google it. That, and there's another band, Yo La Tengo. Those are two bands I listen to all of the time. There's a freaking... It's not easy listening. Easy listening makes it seem like, I don't know, corny shit you'd pick up for your mom at the, like, Hallmark or something. Like, it's not something you're gonna hear in an elevator. It's not like something that's gonna be on the smooth 92.12 radio station. Man, why do I have Curse of the Blind every time anything happens? Oh yeah, this game sucks and gives you Curse of the Blind all the fucking time. Game doesn't suck. It does give you Curse of the Blind all the fucking time. If you're me. But yeah, it's like really enjoyable indie music, basically. That's not trying to be dissonant the way a lot of the shit I listen to is. Alright, we got HP, we're going here. It's gonna be something terrible. Oh, that's not too bad. Dark Bum's only a freaking heart? I thought it was Death 2. Some of Wilco, at least some of those two albums, gets into that like Sonic Youth kind of like noisescape, like feedback, distortion-y stuff, and it's fine, but it's like, man, they're so good when they're just making songs that sound really nice. Goal in life was to be an echo, but the sun come around and then back down like a feather. Deep chrome canyons of loudest Manhattan would never let them die alone. I don't know, Jackie really likes them too. It's one of, I mean, she likes most of the music I like. I like most of the music she likes, except for a couple, like, exceptions. But we do definitely have stuff that's more clearly our particular style. Like, she loves classic rock. She loves Led Zeppelin and all of those boys. I kind of like the Beatles and then can lump it or leave it for the rest of it. From like the 50s, 60s on. I like the Beach Boys a little bit, but like she's like a Zepp head, if that's what they're called. Most of the stuff I like is like indie from the 2000s, from like, I'd say like music from 1995 to 1990, or 1995 to like 2007 is my main source of jam, including like R&B, a little bit of grunge, a little bit of alternative, shit like that. That kind of shit, you know, shit. But indie was kind of the big wake up and pay attention for me. Pavement's way up there. I even like goofball indie. Like, I just like indie music. I like people, like, to me, I even like the 80s a lot because it felt like the early concepts of indie, where people were just doing whatever experimentation they wanted to do. And, you know, I'm mostly, yuck. Oh, fuck. Can't even get that, damn. It was mostly like one-hit wonders who were hyper big and known for their more experimental stuff. But I think like synthesizers being the norm kind of made the 80s very experimentation friendly, and just digital music in general. And I like that. I love Devo, anything with Mark Mothersbaugh, like Depeche Mode, that kind of 80s. Not so much the like hair metal 80s. Would you call it hair metal? Like Kiss and all of those bands. They can, again, lump it or leave it. Not that I think they're bad. Just lump it or leave it. And then in the 90s, I guess we'll get Judas' Shadow because we can't really do anything with the other one. Fuck. Well, we beat Boss Rush last time with a really weak loadout, so we don't need to even consider that one unless we have an escape card. So we'll save the Emperor card for the next floor, which is the best floor for it. But yeah, last night there's a song by this band called the New Pornographers called Jackie's Dressed in Cobras, and every once in a while it gets stuck in my head because my wife's name is Jackie, and also because it's a fucking great song. But again, it's one of those weirdo off the wall indie style songs where it's like I don't think most people would like it. I like it. I don't think most people would. But that doesn't make it bad. It makes it particular. Yeah, I'll keep this. Whoa, Curse of the Mazes. Fucking with my brain. This means a quick and easy kill for mom and mom's heart. It means, oh no, that could have been our escape from Boss Rush. But now we're too far away to ever go back. We again could always, I don't think we're gonna get Boss Rush now I'm looking at it. Unless it's exactly this way. Stop hating me. It's this way. Yeah. But I really like the New Pornographers just because the way they make their songs, like there's no meaning to the lyrics in their songs. The songs are just about sound. And the sound is not only, you know, the instrumentation, it's the way the words sound together. Which is fucking great. Like, from a writing perspective, I love when there's a nice... Okay, we're not gonna get Boss Rush, damn it. When there's a nice meter, a nice use of... what's the word? Sibilance? No. Dude! Okay, well, KB Conception came in. A little late, a little slow. And we're at that point where we might actually lose our deal with the devil percentage. I didn't even use the fucking... I didn't even need to use the Book of Bible. I'm very concerned. It might be the best idea to just go on ahead and teleport and try to get this deal with the devil while we can, because who cares if we die. But it might be the best idea to try... Fuck it. Fallen, damn it. I don't want anybody that can hit me. You sack of shit. Oh, thanks. Terrible all around. Oh, thanks, Fire Place. Everything sucks. Everybody cheated. Hey, Curse of the Maze, cut it out. At least it's not Curse of the Blind. Well, I think now actually Curse of the Blind would be fine. Okay. Oh. Good. Yep, should have saved that. Pheromones. Why do I care about this money? I don't know. Give me a bomb. Is why. Oh, come on. Give me a bomb. wonder if this is actually playing a roulette, or if it's just picking like a number between 1 and 9, and then like the numbers that aren't anything are just random orders. There we go. This is why I was willing to get rid of the thingy, Krampus's head. Especially now with freaking little Brim doing backup work. I want there to be more bands like the bands I already love. It could even just be the bands I already love releasing albums that sound exactly like the stuff I already like. I just like, it's so hard for me to buy new music. The last time I bought a new album, it was Florence and the Machine, and it was good. It wasn't their best stuff. And it was just like, man, should I have spent $9 on this? I gotta save all those $9 for Humble Bundle games that I don't play. Instead of this album I listened to probably 20 times and wasn't absolutely blown away by it. I don't pirate music. I can't do it. But like I don't like subscriptions, so I'm still stuck buying every new album that I get. Like I know it's like as old school as like burning CDs, but like I'm kind of stuck in my ways on these two. And I convinced Jackie to not get Spotify or Apple Music or anything either, which maybe I should let her do it and then mooch off of that. Subscriptions for music seems weird. Seems like you're just saying like, hey, favorite artists, you don't get any money from me, but keep up the good work, buddies. Oh, Apple gets 80% of this cut? Sweet. I'm sick. Hey, Empty Vessel is the best. Please don't. There we go. Wait, do we need Hush? Nope. Fuck you, Hush. But yeah, I'm a music buyer. Which is so weird. I hate the radio. I was doing like, not Last FM, but like Pitchfork or whatever for a little while, and I found some shit I loved. Not Pitchfork. Oh my god, what's that thing where it's just like, it's like a meta, an aggregate of all the music blogs out there, and it kind of, it figures out your style, your preferences, and it gives you new music mentioned in that style or preference. It sounds like Spotify. It sounds exactly like Spotify, but it's not that because it uses blogs. Spotify, whatever their algorithm is, it annoys the fuck out of me. Every time I made a new playlist, it was like of Montreal, of the Bud. It was like a ton of Montreal. And I am so bored by Of Montreal. And I would like edit that shit out and then be like, a month or two later, hey, did you want to listen to like 13 Of Montreal songs? Because it seems kinda like you do. Now, well, how about this older, less polished Of Montreal song? Is the problem that they like figured out what they wanted to sound like? No? I don't know. Of Montreal is not bad. They're not like a band I want to be suggested to every single fucking time I use Spotify. I made a hip-hop station one time, and I ended up in the fucking of Montreal zone all over again. Let's try something. No. Beep boom bum bum beanie dum bum dum bum beanie dum dum. It sucks. I know at one point it'd be really easy, like it had to have been really easy to describe your presentation. Be like, I like what they play on 96.8 The Mix. I like 94.2 alternative jams with a Z. No, jams are always like R&B. Whoa! That's why I didn't go after that. R&B and hip-hop. Dude, it sucks. Like, I used to like hip-hop, and I just feel like I fucking aged out. Like, it's so weird what hip-hop is now. Not that it's worse than when I was a kid. That it's such a different thing, still called the same thing. Like, is this an actual shop? What's going on? Oh, my Lord Almighty, my God, and my Lord Almighty, and my God, and my Lord Almighty. Which one do I want? Okay, we're gonna use this a couple more times, and then we're gonna take Book of Shatters with us. There was also, like, when it was very easy to genre music, people would just be like, oh yeah, I like fucking indie music, I like grunge. Now everything has so many various influences, and I'm glad that it does, but it's like, it's just a little bit harder to, just say like, I like this kind of music, and anyone to know what the fuck you're talking about. You dirty dick ball rat asses. Luck, please. Like, I love chiptune stuff, but I don't like chiptunes all the time. So what does that mean? I hate chiptunes? Nah, it means I want stuff that sounds more like actual Mario, Super Nintendo stuff than, like, I don't know, but then sometimes I want like Anamanaguchi, which is like an actual band that plays chiptune style music. It's get out of here. Alright, we gotta see. Yeah, I think there's a battery. I'll use that, and then we're getting the Book of Invincible Shadows. I don't know, man. Music sucks and is great at the same time. It sucks because it's hard to find new stuff that, like, I'm also hesitant to giving shit a chance, which is straight up my own fucking fault, and is very dumb of me, but it's just true. Like, I can act like that's not the case, but like, every time I hear something, the first time I just want to be like, man, this sucks, and then I'm like, okay, I have to be so sold on the first new, oh, the relic, that's amazing. I didn't know that was a Maggie thing. I guess I should assume that any good, great, gravy, and grand thing that gives you a ton of health is a Maggie thing. That seems to be what all of her stuff is. Like, here's a shitload of health out of nowhere for no reason. Book of Shadows and Midas's Body are two of the best guys to ever have hung out together. They synergize sweetly and sickly. There's Maggie's bow. No idea how much we have, but we've got to have some. Oops. Especially having Mom's Knife and freaking an orbital. And the ability to just freeze enemies in place and turn them into little spouts of money. When did I get a little gish? First floor of this room. I have no idea how much health I have because I got Maggie's bow and some other shit, but I've also been hit like 3 times now. Okay, we got at least one more hit than we had before. Give me luck. Also, like, way back, you just liked... You fucking poops. You liked what the radio man told you to like. Like, this is way back. This is not the 90s that I'm talking about. Because it was harder to find new music, or you just listened to what was considered your region's music. If you're Southern, you listen to either, like, you can maybe jazz, blues. If you're like Louisiana Southern, you listen to ragtime, country. If you were Northern, you'd just listen to, like, I don't know, classical. Sea shanties. I don't know what the fuck they listened to in the Northeast back in the day. Had to be something. Maybe just listen to, like, advertisements. What are those things called? Not diddles. What is it when you play a song before a fucking... or to sell a product? God, I'm so bad with words when I'm just talking into an empty room. Jingles, that's it. Oh, cool. More money. More money. I really like... I think it's very smart for this game to have a, like a limit to things like money. It makes a lot of sense. And it also makes the choices more specific. Man, that would have been good anytime way before now. I got 3 chests from 0 luck, so that's still pretty good. I think I've already done... Yeah, I did... Feels like recently I did Delirium. Oh no, that was as... what's his name? Azazel. So we're done. We're calling this finished from Maggie. Celtic Cross. I think that's good. I don't ever remember what the fuck it does. But that's another whole thing. So we got Isaac, Mags, and Azazel. Probably the 3 safest characters to play as. All the way done. Man, we got Delirium done with him. And Boss Rush and Hush. We should do some Blue Baby up next. Get those other completies. We still need Mega Satan, which is pretty hard. No, it's not, because it's easy to go. It's easy to go Heaven Path or Angel Blooms.